Hello, everybody. It's Aaron. Welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. I believe it's episode 6, and we've got a few things to do this episode. First and foremost, the quarry in my Mistcraft age has completed, and I just wanted to show this because I already moved all the diamonds. Damn it. I forgot I did that. I got 42 diamonds from that quarry, and I've never gotten that many diamonds from one single quarry ever. So I don't know if it's a Mistcraft thing or if it's because I deleted the Greg Tech mod before I created that age. I think that affects how the ores generate in the world. So today we're going to do, well, I've already done it, but it's basically a tree farm. We'll get to that in just a second. Before we do that, you'll notice that there is a spider spawner right here. And this is a pretty cool thing. If you make a portal gun, I made the one with the ham on it, and I don't know what the difference is between that and another one, but if you put your reticule on the spawner and hit G, you can pick it up and you can move it around. Unfortunately, you have to carry it. You can't like put it in your inventory or anything. And then when you hit G again, now it's a spawner again. So that can come in handy if you want to make an XP grinder and you find a dungeon, you need to move it, you need to move the spawner. You could put multiple types of spawners. I mean, you could have a zombie one, a skeleton one, whatever. So to make this tree farm, right now I have rubber trees. And if you look in your recipe thing, I just typed harvest the other day. There are all these harvesters: sugarcane, cactus, pumpkin. The rubber tree one is now obsolete. The wiki says just use a logger and an arboretum. So that's what these are. This is an arboretum. You have to put humus over here. You put your saplings in the middle, and sand is actually a byproduct. Sometimes after trees grow, whatever block they're on turns to sand, and the arboretum will actually replace that sand with humus, which is what the trees grow on. So to make these things, you cannot interface with the logger. To make these, you need a thermionic fabricator, which is this thing. And you need a carpenter, which is this thing, to make your circuit cards. They both take buildcraft power. One other awesome thing, the power converters have updated for 1.4.2, which is what I'm on. And the energy link is back. I love the energy link because if you have a geothermal generator and you put an energy link on it, it is just about the perfect amount of energy to run a quarry without wasting any. It's actually just slightly under 100% of the power a quarry can take. So that's really good for me. I really like that. Geothermal generators don't explode. And if you hook it up to solar, solar gets a bad rap. I hear a lot of people talking trash about it because it's so expensive. But the thing about solar is you don't really have to, once you make it, you don't have to do anything. You just leave it there. You don't have to worry about it blowing up or any of that. And once you've run a couple of quarries, you have a ton of resources. It's not a problem to make a medium voltage solar array. So these blow up. To my knowledge, peat engines do not blow up. I don't even think they have a slot for water. So, or maybe peat engines are biofuel engines. I'm not really sure. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, there we go. Engine generators. Those are also there. Those convert buildcraft to industrial craft power. But, okay, biogas and peat fired engine are different. So that's okay. So let me fire up the power. If I can flip the switch, we've got some fuel in there, and I think no, I don't. They're all in the chest. If you see that turned to sand underneath the tree, the logger is the thing that takes everything down in a, I think it's like a 21 block radius, and the saplings come out the top and the wood comes out the side. So you can put a chest right there and everything will go in the one chest, or you can put a pipe right there and potentially pipe it back into the arboretum. The problem with that is if you have regular trees that drop apples, the apples will try to go out the same slot as the saplings, and the arboretum will not accept the apple. So, unfortunately, this isn't very good for rubber trees, and this is my opinion, because it plants them too close together. You cannot bone meal these. I don't know if you can use fertilizer. I don't think you can. You have to make something called a forester, which will actually make the trees grow more quickly. And that's pretty expensive. It's an arboretum, 4 diamonds and 4 glass. I guess it's not any more expensive than the logger. But, yeah, so you can set this up any number of ways. When you start the arboretum and put in the humus, it actually makes this ring, you know, the 2 wide ring. It's, what is it, 15 across, something like that. 9 by 9. I don't know. Maybe it's 9 by 9 internal. 2, 3, 4, yeah. Probably that's what it is. So, yeah, so it's probably, I don't know, 15-ish across. But in my experience, rubber tree saplings do not grow very well this close together. You need like 2 blocks in between them. And when the logger harvests these, if there are any resin spots, you don't get the resin. It only takes the wood. So then you still have to, I mean, I guess if you pipe that wood directly into an extractor, you could get, you know, rubber from it. But you're not going to get any of the resin, so I don't know how good of an idea that is. But if you have a forester, then maybe, you know, whatever. So I hadn't planned on this. I'm re-recording the episode because I called this thing a forester for like half of the episode. I thought it was pretty confusing. That's why I already have all this set up. So let me go make a forester. We'll set that up over here. I'll grab another conductive pipe. We'll put it right next to the logger, and we'll see what it does. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. Actually, I'm just going to do this while recording. What do I need? I need copper. Basically because we're going to have to use the thermionic fabricator. I'm going to have to make a bunch of stuff, so we might as well actually just do it together. Let me, I think I need a little bit of redstone, because I have to basically make an arboretum or a peat bog or whatever. We're going to need some bronze. Go ahead and grab that glass. I already made a bunch of small circuit boards. I was playing around and I went ahead and made them. So we're going to need one of those, and we're going to need bones and fertilizer. Basically, you need a catalyst to put in the forester, and you actually have to make it. You can't just like put fertilizer in it. Let me see if I can remember this. No. No. Oh, I have it backward. There we go. Bam. Okay. So that's what apatite is good for. I thought it looked cool, but I never really knew what it was good for. So now we'll come over here. I really hate the rain. I know I've said it before. Damn it. I forgot the pipe, so we'll just rub this one for a minute. Alright, how this thing works. You've got to put glass up here. It's going to heat up to a certain point and then it melts the glass. You put your thing in there, copper, or I don't know if there's a tin one. There's definitely a gold one. There's definitely a diamond one. You get 4 tubes. And then that's it. It's actually pretty quick. And I don't think I have any more room in there, so let me go sleep and then we will continue this. Maybe the rain will go away also. Alright, might as well grab a few diamonds. Okay, so first things first, we need a bone, or I guess we'll just grab a few. You make an empty vial. I thought that was the recipe. That's what it looked like on the wiki, but it says 3 glass. Oh. Obsolete in 1.3.0 plus. Catalyst recipes require cans or capsules. So we don't need glass, we need tin. Not a big deal. It's just quite a change. Alright. Take the can. And we probably have to do... How did it go? Like this, and then a bone in the middle, like that. Right, okay. So you actually have to make these things to put in your forester, which we are going to make. Sturdy cart first. That goes in the middle. These probably go like that. We need glass and the circuit. How could I forget that? Alright, there's a peat bog. And then for the forester, it's just glass and diamonds after that. So that's pretty easy. Alright, there's our forester. We have an extra tube left over. You get 4, and then you only use 3. I hate it when they make recipes like that. Let's grab another few of those just because. And I keep forgetting I took my stairs away, and that's what happens. So let's put conductive pipe. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to put 1 catalyst in. And it's working. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, it looks like there's a little progress thing. So let's step back and maybe we can see it happen right before our very eyes, just like the wiki says. Bam! There it goes. I guess it does 1 at a time unless you put more in there. And now the logger is doing its thing, and it picks up all the saplings that get dropped. Since I have it set up like this, they all go to the same chest. And I don't think I have an extra pipe, so I can't change that right now. But if you put different saplings in here, We'll do a few of those. It'll actually like alternate them or just put them in as it can. And so this is the order that it puts them in. You know, it puts them kind of like a checkerboard, I guess. So let's just put the rest of this in here. And it probably runs faster with more power, just like anything. So I wanted to do this just because I thought it would be an easy way to farm rubber. But since you don't get any resin, it's kind of pointless because, well, I mean, I guess it takes the tree down for you, but I mean, that really was not that much of a pain in the first place. For me, it was always better to take a tree tap and just take the resin and leave the tree. I don't have any food. So that's basically how it works. In my opinion, it's probably much better with the non-rubber trees, but you could certainly pump the rubber tree logs into an extractor and get rubber just the same. So I saw somebody did something and they basically made a little room and it was all rubber tree resin spots. And I think they may have done it with the portal gun the same way they did it with the same way I did it with the spawner earlier. No. Well, I can definitely make a portal on a tree. Maybe they did it with a silk touch pick. I don't know. It was pretty cool though. It was like I don't know, 5x5 or 6x6 room, and every single block on the inside was a resin spot. It was pretty awesome. So there's your basic tree farm with all the forestry stuff. Very exciting. The only good thing about it is you don't have to really do anything. If you pump the saplings back in, it'll just keep replanting them until you run out of humus, and then you just have to refill it, and obviously you have to refill with the catalyst so the things get fertilized. But I guess I mean, it's not too bad. If you want to automate it, then great. But I'm definitely going to have to do like the peat farm next and figure out how to make biofuel. And I want to automate that as much as possible. Biogenerator, I think, is probably what you need to do that. And it probably takes biomass, which may come from a squeezer or a fermenter. I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with that before we cover it. So there's our intro to forestry. Very basic tree farm. Actually really not that hard to set up, and kind of expensive. Takes about 8 diamonds if you want to make the forester. You could do it with just the logger if you let all the trees grow naturally. So that's really all I have for this episode. Like I say all the time, if you want to see anything in particular, let me know. And I'll do the research, do some experiments, find out what works and what doesn't work. And then we'll get into it in an episode. So that is going to do it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.